Hello friends, welcome to yet another fascinating video of Wisdom Zone. This is your bro and today I am gonna discuss some extremely useful business English phrasal verbs for business communication. So it is my earnest request to all of you, please watch this video to learn all the useful business English phrasal verbs. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait, immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started.
Three, two,
So welcome back once again to this fascinating video on useful business English phrasal verbs, and as I have promised, in today's video I am gonna give you some extremely useful business English phrasal verbs for your corporate communication, and you can use all these phrasal verbs and sound quite proficient at workplace, and you can also incorporate them in your writing. So before I go ahead, let me quickly inform you that I have provided some more videos on formal English conversation and business English conversation in the description. So if you haven't checked those videos yet, please do not forget to check the links given in the description. So without further ado, let's get started. So friends, as you see, the first useful business English phrasal verb I'm going to discuss is lay off. It is a very useful one for business communication. It means act of ending worker's job because there is not enough work. When a company releases a worker because there is not enough work, so that's called to lay off in business communication. So let me show you how to use it. Our company has decided to lay off some new employees. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. That means they have decided to release perhaps and end their job. Maybe there is not sufficient work. So up next we are going to focus on the second one that is on your screen, that is start something up. Start something up is also a very useful phrasal verb for business communication. It means to establish a business or enterprise, and when it starts operating, that's called to start something up, especially a business or enterprise. So let me show you how to use it. Sam started up a small workshop last year. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Up next we are going to focus on the third one, that is take over. The third useful business English phrasal verb is take over. It means to gain control of a company by purchasing the majority of the shares. Let me show you how to use it. His company was taken over by a multinational. That means control of that company has been taken over by a multinational. Maybe the multinational company purchased the majority of the shares and gained control of the company. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Up next we are going to focus on the fourth useful business English phrasal verb, that is capitalize on something. So let me repeat, it's capitalize on something. That means to gain an extra advantage from a situation. When a company capitalizes on something, that means they gain an extra advantage from a situation. So let me show you how to use it. The company has fully capitalized on online advertising to gain more customers. That means they have gained an extra advantage from the online advertising, and by that way they gain more customers. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So up next we are going to focus on the next one, that is number 5. The fifth useful business English phrasal verb is close down. It is also a very useful one. It means to permanently stop operating or doing business. So that's called to close down, and it's very useful for business communication. So let me show you how to use it. The company closed down last year. That means it stopped its operation and it stopped operating and doing business. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next we are going to straight away dive into the number 6th one, that is break even. It's a very useful one for corporate communication. It means not to have profit or loss. When a particular organization or company is not earning profit or not also going in loss, it's in between, that's called to break even. So let me show you how to use this amazing phrasal verb. Last year our company just broke even. That means it in fact was in that kind of situation. It did not earn profit or neither did it suffer loss. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next we are going to focus on the 7th one, that is wind something up. That means to close a business gradually. It is slightly similar to close down, but wind something up is to gradually close in fact a business. So let me show you how to use it. Tom had to wind up his business as he incurred a huge loss. That means he gradually had to close his business. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next we are going to straight away dive into the 8th one, that is write something off. It is a very useful one for business communication. It means to officially announce that an amount of money has been lost or that a debt was not paid. So that's called write something off. So let me show you how to use it. The company had to write off debts from those vendors who failed to pay. That means they in fact declared that maybe those amounts could not be recovered and they considered those debts to be bad debts. Up next, we are going to focus on the next one, that is improve on something. Improve on or upon something means to achieve or produce something better than something else. So let me show you how to use it. Our company expects to improve on last year's turnover. That means it expects to in fact improve on last year's turnover, or the turnover that our company got last year. It expects to improve on that, do better on that. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next, let us turn our attention to the last one, that is free up. It's a very useful one. This phrasal verb means to make someone or something available by releasing them from their usual duties or function. So when some employees or something is made available by releasing them from their usual duties or function, that's called to free up someone or something. So let me show you how to use it. We need to free up some of our back office employees so they can help us out in this new project. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. That means we have to make them available, can free them, they can help us out in this new project. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So friends, today I gave you 10 extremely useful business English phrasal verbs. Try to use them at workplace, and in writing also you can incorporate all these business English phrasal verbs. And I'm quite sure you have liked this video like my other videos. So it is my earnest request, please go through the examples, try to make sentences and comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait, immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So stay tuned for further informative videos friends, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.